Welcome to This Week News Online, our weekly presentation of news about your community's schools, city governments, and high school and local sports. In local restaurant news, Charlie and Robin Walker plan to reopen their restaurant in Delaware County. Crazy Charlie's Bar and Grill will take the place of Walker Station, a steak restaurant located at 5200 U.S. Route 42, which is about a 10-mile trip north of the Columbus Zoo. The new restaurant will have a more casual atmosphere and will also feature a scaled-down pricing menu. Beef will continue to be a mainstay at the new store, as it was at the old. In other local restaurant news from Delaware, Bill Yerkes has closed Bono Pizza, which for the past several months had operated Scioto Bait and Grocery Store, located at 7775 Dublin Road. And now we go to Kelly Yeoman Truxall for a special report.
A proposed Gulf Village Target store has spurred Liberty Township trustees to seek a meeting with Powell officials. The 132,000 square foot store is planned for a commercially zoned area off of Home Road and Sawmill Parkway. The site in Powell is one of the only places in either the city or township not subject to a 65,000 square foot cap on retail buildings. Although under city jurisdiction, the township trustees are opposing Target. Trustee Peggy Guzzo hopes to convince the city that Target would be a detriment to the area and said last week she hopes to find a way to apply the 65,000 square foot cap to the site. City officials have said that would be akin to retroactive zoning and plan to enforce the site's development plan approved by trustees in 2001. In other Powell area news, a 117-year-old home at Powell's Four Corners intersection will likely be demolished this summer to make way for a new building. Powell Council this week considered development plans for a new 5,665 square foot retail building at 8 North Liberty Street. Council is expected to approve the plans at their July 17th meeting. The approval is the final step before demolition can begin. The redevelopment sparked controversy this year after residents began campaigning to save one of the city's oldest buildings. If approved, the city has agreed to pay developer Matt Stavroff $130,000 for a portion of road in front of the home to reserve room for possible turn lanes at the congested intersection.
Thanks, Kelly, and now for a look at sports with Don Delco.
With summer in full swing, so too is the Central Ohio golf scene. On July 6th, at the Ohio State University Golf Club Scarlet Course, the American Junior Golf Association concluded its premier event, the Rolex Tournament of Champions. On the boys' side, Shiwon Kim shot a final round 4 under par 67 to win the 30th edition of the tournament, joining former champions Phil Mickelson, David Duval, and Bob May. Locally, 5 players participated in the 78-player tournament that featured the best junior golfers in the world. Upper Arlington's Bo Hogue finished 27th, and Dublin Jerome's Michael Kress finished 40th. Missing the cut were Hilliard Derby's Ethan Tracy, Upper Arlington's Tanner Murphy, and DeSales' Brandon Ellis. On the girls' side, Courtney Ellenbogen, a 16-year-old from Blacksburg, Virginia, won the title even par, 5 strokes ahead of her nearest competitor. A week earlier, Ellenbogen competed in the U.S. Women's Open, missing the cut by 1 stroke. Staying with golf, the Nationwide Tour comes to Columbus and will play at the Scarlet Course from July 12th to the 15th. This is the inaugural year for the Nationwide Children's Hospital Invitational and will feature the top 60 money leaders of the Nationwide Tour. Also, players with local ties will be competing. Bob Sowers is the head pro at New Albany Country Club, and Craig and Pappas is the head pro at the Country Club at Muirfield Village. Also, former Ohio State players that will be playing are Scott Anderson, Kevin Hall, and Chris Smith. Finally, Columbus resident Brian Unk is a rookie on the Nationwide Tour, and he will be playing. In tennis, the USTA-ITA Hardcourt National Championships takes place at Ohio State from July 14th to the 17th. It features 64-player draws in men's and women's singles, and men's and women's and mixed doubles for high school and collegiate players. Local players include Waterson's Kelsey Jacobson, Grandview graduate Kelsey Kennard, Olentangy graduate Jamie Oppenlander, Hilliard Derby graduate Myra Pepino, Pickerington North graduate Brittany Rings, Worthington Kilburg graduate Katie Schottke, and Upper Arlington graduate Brooke Lohr. On the men's side, it's Bexley graduate Ryan Rock, Reynoldsburg graduate Mika Scott, and St. Charles junior Kyle Gerber. The event is the second stop on the Intercollegiate Tennis Association's Midwest Summer Tennis Circuit.
That's your community this week. To see our coverage in detail and for more information about these and other stories, please see our print edition delivered to your doorstep or visit thisweeknews.com.